Aero video number 3 coming at you. So welcome back. We're going to do this again. I've got some feedback from some people that said we need shorter pieces of yarn and more of it. So I'm going to redo it again with more yarn. I'm going to see if we can put more up on the nose, more up on the back. Keith, we can cover this area, and then I'll move the camera probably more back into here so we can see more what's going on. So stay tuned, and then we'll throw more underneath too. And I may even throw some back on the rear spoiler rig glass so we can check what that's doing as well. So as you can see, I got a bunch of yarn cut up, ready to go. They're all about 3 inches long, and we'll start taping this thing up. So yeah, follow along. So I got a bunch of yarn up here now. I've even ran a string across here. We put some yarn up onto here. I want to see which direction this is coming out. Hopefully this is standing up a little bit, and then as we get further back, it starts laying it on over. We'll see. So let me get the camera hooked up. As I said, we're going to put it on this fender right here, tape it down, suction cup it, and I think at that point we should have a pretty good view. So let's get it hooked up. So some of the observations I see, so if you see the string going across the opening, those things are not standing straight up. They're definitely vertical somewhat. As you get towards the rear, they get more vertical. And then just over the back edge of the opening, you can see the air is really disturbed back in there. I'm guessing that's from the air that's coming out of the radiator duct and the car air that's coming up over the nose of the car, doing kind of a bunch of crazy things there, and that air is just really a mess. If you look on the forward nose, that's pretty attached, and then that lip there, the front edge lip, I'm not sure how to really read those, as they're kind of bouncing all over. The really interesting thing is if you look at the far fender, look at those things, flat as can be, so not bad. On this one, you can see the top pieces of yarn, they're laying really flat, not moving much. I think the flow is pretty attached to the top of that lip. I was trying to get to wrap across the top, but the weight of the yarn and the wind kept it drove underneath. It's the bottom lip that looks like kind of a mess, and I'm assuming that's because you have that sharp edge there, and the air is kind of a mess, but I'm not really sure because you don't really have those things laying down on anything, so it's really hard to tell. But they're definitely moving a lot more than the upper ones, but the other ones also got more lip. So what I learned from this test is not much. I do think that this opening could be made a lot smaller and still keep the motor cool. As I said, I never have a problem overheating even on the track. I mean, the coolant temps never get over 220, which for these coyotes is really nothing. As I said, but I did see oil temps climb quite a bit by blocking off all that air underneath the car. So I don't know what that's going to do to the track. We'll see. But yeah, so the good little test. We'll throw this video up. By the way, happy 4th of July, everybody. It is 4th of July, so I'm going to head down to the parade and hang out the rest of the day. So this video will go up now, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.